talk about would be my time as a Mormon missionary. And we're interested already. Let's continue. The surprises start before your mission. You don't pick where to go. You fill out a lot of paperwork. I'm going to do a little bit of initiation because I assume that most of us don't know the process of going on a Mormon mission. Maybe some of us do, who knows. You fill out a ton of paperwork, you go to the doctor, and blah, 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 blah. And then eventually you get in the mail the big white envelope with this information, and it tells you where to go. And they send you where to go, and you go there for 2 years, and you talk about the Mormon church, and you help people and all that stuff. So the surprise first came when I got this big white envelope in the mail that told me that I would be spending the next 2 years of my life in the Frankfurt, Germany mission. I went to Germany, and I loved it. I loved Germany so much. I miss it every day. I just had this deep, abiding affection for everything about Germany. I loved it. Being a missionary did not strike me as wonderfully as the country of Germany. It was very, very challenging. I was not prepared for how difficult it was going to be. I wasn't prepared for the type of difficult that it was going to be. It was a real emotional and spiritual drain that I was not ready for. I was confronted with a lot of struggles I didn't think I was ever going to have to be confronted with. One of the first surprises that came to me when I was out there, we all knew that there are a lot of rules. There's a lot of rules to being a Mormon missionary. That's something I was aware of. I knew the things I wasn't going to be allowed to do. You're given what they call the White Bible, colloquially, and one of the rules is not to call it the White Bible. You're given a missionary handbook that has this list of things that you are and are not supposed to do. You're not supposed to ever listen to the radio. You're not supposed to watch TV. No music unless it can guide your thoughts towards Christ. No movies. Internet only one day a week, and even then only to email your families. Can't be out past 9. It goes on. I was prepared for that. I was not exactly prepared for the fact that I would really want to break all of those rules. Maybe I should have been aware of that before, but I did. I really wanted to. I showed up and I found out that each mission has its own culture. I found out that in Germany, and at least in mine, there was this division between missionaries, and the term for it comes from the German phrase, like if something is illegal, it's Schwarz. Like if you have during Nazi Germany, if you were listening to radio that was not approved by the Nazi regime, it was Schwarz Radio. So taking from that term, there was this division. There were the white missionaries and the black missionaries, what were called. Black missionaries were the missionaries who broke rules. I didn't know that was even a thing when I first showed up. I was like, a disobedient missionary? This fascinates me. I met a guy right early on. His name was Chad. He was a Rockabilly, Elder Lindsay at the time. And we got along really well. I learned from him that he was in my mind one of the best missionaries who was out there. He was this genuine person. He loved people. Every day he went out to help people, genuinely. He's a fantastic human being. He's still one of my dearest friends. And he also listened to psychobilly all the time. He would just be listening to the Cramps, and he would be on YouTube, which was this whoa, badass. And so I loved him, and I looked up to this guy, and I learned from him the type of missionary I kind of wanted to be. So I kind of started breaking some rules. In my second area, I had a new companion. His name was Elder Hillstead. I was in a city called Krefeld, a little bit west of Dusseldorf. And he and I maybe even broke more rules than, we never did anything immoral, per se, but that pause on per se made it seem like a bigger deal than it was. We weren't doing anything that itself was bad, but we weren't really being good missionaries. We were trying, but I think we lost kind of sight of the goal of helping people. So we were out at internet cafes all the time, just like during the day on a Wednesday, God forbid, literally. And we'd be out and we would be breaking rules and having a great time. And this one time we were out, and we were already supposed to be in bed. We were supposed to already be home and at least home. We were supposed to be getting ready for bed. It was like 9:30, 9:45 or something like that. And our phone keeps buzzing. And it's a private number. We can't see who it is. And so I keep looking at it and I keep ignoring it. And the third time, it's like, I'm like, Hillstead, we gotta take this call. I don't know who this is. Our mission president, our boss, he was a guy who was well known for using theatrics to intimidate and manipulate his missionaries. He was a man ordained and chosen of God to lead us and to receive revelation, and he was a bad man. My mission president was not a good man. That was a surprise I was not prepared for. He was a manipulative, he ran the mission like a fascist state, and he really should not have. I get the call, I answer the phone. Elder Wiley, this is President Inau, is your companion there. I panic. I give him the phone, we walk home, and we're outside, and it's loud, and he says, "Where are you guys?" And Elder Hillstead's like, "We're at home, we just live on a busy street." And when he hears, "Where are you guys?" he's saying, "He's here now, he's here." He drove up from Frankfurt. We're checking license plates, we're checking every license plate, we're Frankfurt, 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 and we don't know where he is. I just sit through 45 minutes of my companion, a good friend of mine, being berated by this mission president about rumors, things that weren't even true. He was just being assaulted verbally by this man. And it was a miserable experience for me to have to watch my friend be torn apart by somebody chosen by God to be a spiritual leader. So I tried to focus. I finished my mission. I had a lot of real struggles. I came home intending to be the Mormon that missionaries know that the wards need, that the church needs. I wanted to keep building the kingdom. And then the real surprise came about 3 months later when I realized I didn't believe in any of it. I walked away, and the happiest period of my life has been the 2.5 to 3 years since I made that decision.